You know that once Sahara Desert was green, and why Amazon rainforest is called as lungs of the earth, and Earth has a mysterious hum that scientists can't explain. From mind-boggling natural phenomena like this to uncovering how ancient civilizations moved massive stone blocks, this video unveils 50 incredible facts about our planet. Whether you're a curious learner or a trivia enthusiast, this journey through the unexpected will leave you wanting more. Stay tuned till the end to uncover the mysteries and wonders of our world. Hit subscribe and join us on this unforgettable exploration. 1. The deepest place on Earth is the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean. It's 36,201 feet deep. That's almost 7 miles. 2. The longest river in the world is the River Nile, clocking 6,853 kilometers in length. Its water resources are shared by 11 different countries too. 3. The deepest freshwater lake in the world is Lake Baikal, located in Siberia. It plunges to a whopping depth of 5,315 feet. Wow! 4. Each limestone granite block that makes up the Great Pyramid of Giza weighs 2.5 tons, and there are 2.3 million of them. Yes, you read that correctly. 5. It would take you approximately 18 months to walk all the way along the Great Wall of China. It's over 5,000 miles long. 6. In 2019, scientists discovered the world's oldest known work of art on an Indonesian island called Sulawesi. It was created 44,000 years ago. 7. Salvator Mundi by Leonardo da Vinci is the most expensive painting in the world, valued at $450.3 million. 8. The most visited country on the planet is France, with 90 million visitors, according to figures from the United Nations World Tourism Organization in 2018. Who's at number 2? Spain. 9. Brazil boasts the most biodiversity of any country on the planet, with more than 50,000 species of plants and trees. 10. Russia is the most forested country in the world, 815 million hectares. 11. The youngest person to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize is Malala Yousafzai, aged just 17 in 2014, for her work as a child rights activist and champion of girls' right to education. 13. Sunsets only exist because Earth's atmosphere acts as a prism for light. In scientific terms, it's called scattering. Molecules and particles in the atmosphere, which are more numerous at sunset, scatter short wavelength violet and blue light away from your eyes, so we can see the other colors on the spectrum, like yellow and orange. 14. The most remote place in the world is the Tristan da Cunha Islands in the southern Atlantic Ocean. They're 2,434 kilometers from St. Helena, the nearest inhabited place. 15. When you do a Google query, 1,000 computers are used to find the answer in 0.2 seconds. 16. We actually produce enough food to feed everyone on the planet. The problem is distribution. 17. In 2010, Google tried to find out how many books there were in the world. They reckon there are about 130 million of them. Let's call this one a semi-fact though. 18. The Earth is 147.2 million kilometers away from the Sun, and it's about 4.5 billion years old. That's some serious heritage. 19. Butterflies and turtles have a symbiotic relationship. The butterflies drink turtle tears as a source of sodium and minerals, and in turn, the turtles get their eyes cleaned. 20. Despite being made of ice, Antarctica is the world's largest desert, covering roughly 5.5 million square miles. In comparison, the Sahara Desert, which many believe is the largest, covers 3.6 million square miles. Though the two have completely different climates, Antarctica is considered a desert because it receives very little rainfall and nothing much grows there. 21. In Azerbaijan, there's a natural gas fire that has been burning continuously for over 4,000 years. Known as the Yanar Dag, this mysterious flame emerges from the ground and has fascinated visitors for centuries. 22. Pine trees know when it's about to rain. When its pine cones are closed, it's because the air is humid, which can suggest rain is on the way. 23. New Zealanders have more pets per household than any other country. An estimated 68% of households have a pet. 24. A quarter of the bones in your body are in your feet. 25. Sunsets on Mars are often blue. This is caused by the Martian dust, which absorbs blue light more efficiently. 26. A blue whale's heartbeat can be heard more than 2 miles away. Blue whales weigh 130,000 to 150,000 kilograms on average, with their hearts weighing around 180 kilograms. 27. Laid out flat, a child's circulatory system, veins, arteries, and capillaries, is over 60,000 miles long, and by the time we reach adulthood, this extends to 100,000 miles. 28. Glaciers and ice sheets hold about 69% of the world's fresh water. 29. The world's largest tornado ever recorded swept through El Reno in Oklahoma on May 31, 2013. It was 2.6 miles wide and had wind speeds up to 300 miles per hour. 30. Dogs tend to start sniffing with their right nostril. If they smell danger, they continue sniffing with the right nostril. But if it's a pleasant smell, like food or a mating partner, they shift to sniffing with the left nostril. 31. Summer heat can cause the Eiffel Tower to expand by 6 inches. 32. Bamboo is the world's fastest growing plant. One species of bamboo can grow up to 35 inches in a single day and reach full maturity in 90 days. 33. The average person grows nearly 600 miles of hair in their lifetime. 34. Because Saturn is made up of gas and ice, the planet could float in water despite its large size. 35. We have 8 muscles in our tongue, 4 that control the shape of the tongue and 4 that determine the position. 37. Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. You can't blame your crimes on your twin after all. This is because environmental factors during development in the womb, umbilical cord length, position in the womb, and the rate of finger growth impact your fingerprint. 38. Your brain is constantly eating itself. This process is called phagocytosis, where cells envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. Don't worry, phagocytosis isn't harmful, but actually helps preserve your gray matter. 39. Water might not be wet. This is because most scientists define wetness as a liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet, but can make other objects wet. 40. Wearing a tie can reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%. A study in 2018 found that wearing a necktie can reduce the blood flow to your brain by up to 7.5%, which can make you feel dizzy, nauseous, and cause headaches. They can also increase the pressure in your eyes if on too tight and are great at carrying germs. 41. The sun makes a sound, but we can't hear it. In the form of pressure waves, the sun does make a sound. The wavelength of the pressure waves from the sun is measured in hundreds of miles, however, meaning they are far beyond the range of human hearing. 42. Our solar system has a wall, the heliopause, the region of space in which solar wind isn't hot enough to push back the wind of particles coming from distant stars, is often considered the boundary wall of the solar system and interstellar space. 43. Most maps of the world are wrong. On most maps, the Mercator projection, first developed in 1569, is still used. This method is wildly inaccurate and makes Alaska appear as large as Brazil and Greenland 14 times larger than it actually is. For a map to be completely accurate, it would need to be life-size and round, not flat. 44. You can actually die laughing, and a number of people have, typically due to intense laughter causing a heart attack or suffocation. Comedy shows should come with a warning. 45. Ants don't have lungs. They instead breathe through spiracles, 9 or 10 tiny openings, depending on the species. 46. Deaf people are known to use sign language in their sleep. A case study of a 71-year-old man with rapid eye movement disorder and a severe hearing impairment showed him using fluid sign language in his sleep, with researchers able to get an idea of what he was dreaming about thanks to those signs. 47. Finland is the happiest country on Earth. According to the World Happiness Report, it has been for 6 years in a row. It's not really surprising, given that Finland is the home of Santa Claus, reindeer, and one sauna for every 1.59 people. 48. Bacteria on your skin cause your itches. Specifically, bacteria known as Staphylococcus aureus can release a chemical that activates a protein in our nerves. This sends a signal from our skin to our brains, which our brain perceives as an itch. 49. Somebody has been constipated for 45 days. In 2013, an unfortunate Indian woman had to undergo surgical removal of a fecal mass as large as a football. 50. There are more bacterial cells in your body than human cells. The average human is around 56% bacteria. This was discovered in a 2016 study and is far less than the earlier estimates of 90%. As bacteria are so light, however, by weight, each person is over 99.7% human.